Woo! So guys, epic trading day today. It could have been even crazier. We could have had probably two 30% trades today, but I was a little bit more conservative today. I was like, all right, it's Monday. I might not be totally in a groove yet. I'm just going to be a little bit more conservative today. But we got a perfect entry and a perfect exit, scored around a 6% trade, give or take a few point something percentages. And yeah, it was a really, really nice day. I wanted to film this video right now at a Christmas market. I walked there after the trading day, and it was closed in terms of they were already packing up. So this was the one at the Kulturbrauerei. So unfortunately, we missed that one. That one's not going to be on video, but whatever, that just happens. Let's dive into the trades. Whew, what a day today. There was a really good chance we could have got these two 30% plus trades. So let me just talk about where they were, how next time maybe we could really trade a little differently to maybe capitalize on it. I was using the margin account today, so I couldn't really go ahead and reduce my position, take profits, and let the rest run because we would have used our day trades. If you just go here, and this is our day trades left, and so this is our margin account, and you can see we only had one trade left. So if I took some profits and then again I took some profits, that would have been two trades and would have killed the whole thing. So we couldn't really do that, unfortunately. I'm still pretty happy the way it turned out, and I will never really get upset about missed profits because we did exactly what we wanted to today. So I'm super stoked about that. Just right here, if you look over to the watch list, we had ITCI, we had SAVA, and we had SDRL on the watch list. Those were our top three, and those were really, really moving. So let's go ahead and review SAVA first because this one caught my attention right off the bat. And if you guys want, I definitely recommend check out the live stream where you can see where we talk about the morning watch list. We go over what we're looking, what we want to trade, what we're potentially looking for. And today was so calm and relaxed. We didn't do any pre-market trading. I really took a step back and really waited till the trade came to us. And it was just so clean and so nice. So SAVA, exactly what we're looking for. $79 million volume, really a lot of activity being traded, up 62%. It was up around 30% pre-market, so not that crazy, but still kind of a nice pre-market gapper. So yeah, around 35%. And then really once the market opened, that's when this thing started to fly. So right off the gate, it pulled back. This actually made me a little bit nervous. So let's zoom in a little bit more here. So we opened up, pulled back, and then we ran 20%. I missed this whole entire run. The whole way I was kind of like, we could get in, we could get in, we could get in. There's a lot of these little 1 minute dips where I was really thinking, these could all be good entries. But like I said, I wanted to be a little bit cautious. Plus, check out the daily chart on this one. We have a big gap down area here. We had a big gap down area here where the price just got completely crushed. It's kind of like a reverse stair stepper pattern where we consolidate, dip down, consolidate, dip down, consolidate, right, dip down. So I didn't really see this one maybe working today, and I wanted to be extra careful. So let's go ahead, zoom in a little bit again. And yeah, what I wanted to do was wait for a first big pullback. And we broke $3 now right here, and we broke it with really nice volume, and we continue to rally 5%. And I was like, okay, that's a real breakout. That's not just a little fake out. Let's see if we can do some sort of pullback. And if you check the 5 minute chart right here, that's exactly what we did. So we waited 1, 2, 3. So three 5 minute red candles we waited, and we bought this dip right here at 2.81. We were down at one point, I think 1 or 2%. The price went all the way down to 2.75. Not really that bad. We want to risk no more than 10 to 20% is really our max risk. More like 15 cents with this stock, about $3.02, $3.20. So it was in our risk tolerance, and a lot of buying coming in here. Not really like any selling that really freaked me out. I mean, the selling was pretty calm. We bought one of the bigger candles, and right away there was a nice half amount of volume green candle. So I felt pretty confident with our buy. If anything, I would have almost considered averaging in because this was a relatively small position, only about $1,200. Anyway, yeah, then when momentum came in, we broke to the upside, had a little pullback here, and then I got out actually for once at the perfect high, short term, so super intraday. This was a really nice trade. We got away with about it was like $5.6 profit or something like that. So really, really nice. And then we had this pullback, and I was like, ooh, yeah, this thing's not really breaking down. Not a lot of volume here either. So these aren't short sellers or anything. These aren't really people looking to, ride this thing down. This is very, very bullish activity here just because there's not a lot of selling going on. And then boom, we break to the upside. And then this thing just runs. We had a little pullback, 1 minute pullback here. It just keeps on going. Another pullback here. I was thinking about potentially entering, but then eventually I left. I think it was around 10 or 10:15 when we left. Or wait, that's not true. About 10:25 because I remember seeing this bigger pullback, these two big pullbacks back to back. Yeah, so I was basically already gone at this point, but this really was a real nice run. And, if we did end up buying it, we could have held this thing. There's no way I would have held it the whole way, but I'm pretty sure I would have held it at least for this first pullback and probably the second pullback because I would have wanted to see a potential break past the former high, 319. So I think I probably would have sold after we broke this. So anywhere into the 330s, I probably would have been selling this one. So that could have been, a nice 15% trade. And, so we haven't had one of those, 15, 20% trades yet. And I think I'm really positioning myself in the right spot to where I'm going to be ready for that. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. ITCI, just very quickly. We didn't trade this one today, but we were looking at it the whole entire time. I had a second screen open. I was watching it the whole time. I threw that second screen occasionally in front of you guys so you guys can see what I was looking at. But this thing was running right out of the gate. So this thing was beautiful. Pre-market was already up 100%, 140% at one point. Big market cap though, 1.6 billion. We typically don't trade that much. Oh, hold on one second. I got that wrong. The dollar volume was 1.6 billion. The market cap was 2.2 billion. And the shares outstanding were actually still pretty small, 55 million. So this thing could really move quickly just because that's a very, very small amount of shares outstanding for something that is this big. So if we just zoom in a little bit, maybe just one more zoom down here. Yeah, the market opened and we instantly sold off. And this is when I started getting excited. We had a $16 sell off. Originally, I wanted to enter around $22, but then we had this one dip and an instant bounce. And this was a pretty heavy bounce. That was a 5-6% bounce. And then we pulled back again to this initial bounce area, $24. And I remember looking at this on the second screen and my soul was like, this is a perfect entry. You got to enter here. But I didn't do it because I was focused on SAVA and I wanted to be a bit more conservative today, yada, yada. Anyway, I didn't do this trade. I would have got out in this first bounce 100%. Took my, 7, 8, 9% profit. Probably would have sold too early. But then we had this second dip down here. And this dip, classic, right? We have a breakout, we have a pullback to former breakout levels. And then what happens? We run 9%, little pullback here, about a 4% pullback. Run again, barely any pullback, maybe 2-3% pullback, and then run again. This rally was really, really aggressive. So this 42%, this could have been, I don't think we would have got that 42%, but I probably would have waited for a breakout past 28 because it was a former high, and then I probably would have sold into that first rally, into one of these first green candles. I definitely would have sold too early, but that's kind of what I was looking for. So again, two crazy awesome moves. And, they both did exactly what we want. So I was really, really stoked today. I mean, it was just a clean trading day. And you got to love days like this. It's like when you paddle out surfing and there's just offshore wind. You're getting nice 3, 4, 5% foot waves just rolling in, like a nice clean 12-second set. I don't know. It's just one of those days where you just walked on the beach and you're just like, today's going to be a good day. And yeah, that's kind of how... At first, pre-market, I was like 60, 70% there. I was feeling like, okay, it's not a bad day. But then opening bell, everything was just like really inching up and it was just good fun. I really enjoyed today. I wish today could happen over and over again. You gotta enjoy the days like this. SDRL pulled back 1.9 right here to 1.9. Could have been an interesting dip buy, but I don't know. Like something like this will put you on the wrong side of the trade too much. So we didn't really look at it, even though $5.6 million volume, 214 million market cap, and 100 million shares outstanding. Kind of like in the range we want, but the 100 million shares outstanding is a lot of shares outstanding. And then $5.7 volume isn't really that much for the amount of shares outstanding. So I don't know. Not like the most interesting stock, but I think if this was the only one that was moving today, I probably would have been looking for some sort of support near former breakout. So right around here. So we probably would have try to whack this entry at 1.9 or something, but then we would have been down at 3-4%. So who knows, maybe I would have cut my losses on this one and took a small loss. So I don't know. I'm happy I didn't trade this one. ITCI and SAVA, again, they're the biggest dollar volume. They're the biggest percentage gain. Those are the ones you want to focus on. And it's really, I think, I don't know, it's getting a bit more clear that, you know, the big movers are the ones you want to focus on. It's almost that simple. Every time I focus on something else, you know, I kind of psych myself out because it's a little choppy. You don't really know where it's going. Sometimes it's hard to get an entry. So focus on those big movers. All right, guys, that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you are new here and you want to see more trading videos. We go live every morning at 9:15, trade the opening bell, and then, you know, for about 30 minutes. So the whole live stream is about 45 minutes. And then we wrap everything up with a recap a few hours later. All right, guys, have an awesome evening. Stay safe, make some awesome trades. Till next time, ciao, ciao.